What is up? Gamers! We're here on 5 on Black Ops for the 115 challenge. This was recommended by Jariah Williams. As always, thank you so much for the recommendation. And if you would like to leave a recommendation for a future video, feel free to do so down in the comments. Now, the 115 challenge is a super old challenge. I believe it was made by the Smith Plays. I could be wrong on that. I never watched a lot of his really old videos, but I believe he made the challenge. But basically, you get 1 perk, 1 pack-a-punch, and 5 box hits. And that's all you're allowed for the whole game. So, I mean, obviously 1 perk is going to be Jug. And then 1 pack-a-punch, you can either try to pack-a-punch something you get out of the box or just go with your 1911. And then 5 box hits, so I think I'm just going to try to get to the box as early as I can. And I'm going to hope that I get something good in 5 hits. And I mean, unless I get like a really good combo, like the ray gun and the HK, or like ray gun and Winter's Howl or something, I'll probably hold on to the 1911 and upgrade that. But we'll see. And I chose 5 for really no particular reason. I just like 5. It's a fun map, and it's kind of hard. And I've already been playing a lot of Black Ops today. I was trying to do that Moon Challenge, and was not successful.
The use of nuclear deterrence is approved.
Because as some of you may know... As some of you may know, I've been doing a couple challenges that are pretty difficult. One of which is SMR only on Black Ops 2. I'm trying to get to round 50 with the SMR because I don't think I want to release the video unless I hit round 50. Because I already made a video previously where I got to like 47 or 48, somewhere around there. And give me a sec, dude.
My accounting suggests that I still need to find some rounds.
I know I can do round 50. It's just a matter of being patient.
Hands off the Mac, Jack.
And not getting bored. Because that's the problem, where I'll get really bored of, you know, doing the same thing a million times. And then eventually I'll just make a stupid mistake because I'm bored.
You will pay for that, rot face.
And because it's me, it's pretty likely that by round 30, I've used all my quick revives just from doing stupid stuff. I swear I just heard this zombie. Where is it? All the way over here.
I shouldn't have made those budget cuts.
I'm not sure. Oh, that would have been way more helpful at the beginning of the round. But I think I can make it to the box. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully a zombie will show up in this window and I can get a couple more kills here to get some points. But it's not looking like it. I don't want to open that door, because once I open that door, zombies can come to that window. I was hoping that a few would show up here at this window, but it unfortunately does not seem to be the case. Okay, come with me, friend. Come with me for a ride. I'm close, not quite there though.
No ammo?
Alright, where's the box? Must be in here, right? Yep. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is
All out. So be it.
hopefully teleport back to the war room. Perfect. Call the elevator. And then I'm going to try to group up all the zombies and use some grenades. How? Where did you even come from? What are you doing? Oh no. Oh no. They're all just coming through the teleporter to swarm me. Oh, no. That was so unfortunate. Oh man, I'll be back once I get to the box. Alright. So I let the dogs out. I took a pee. And then I immediately came back and almost threw this. But I immediately got the absolute god run. On round 3, I got... Was it round... No, it might have been round... Yeah, it was round 2, sorry. On round 2, I got a double points on, like, the second zombie of the round, and then immediately got a max ammo. And then, at the end of round 3, I got a nuke. And then I just got an insta-kill, like, partway through round 4. So, I should definitely have enough points now to get to the box. And the one upside of being a broke bitch who plays on console is that you can't accuse me of cheating. But yeah, anyways, I've got the SMR video I'm working on. I'm working on a Springfield only video again because I want to beat my record. I've only seen one other person who has beaten it, and they only got round 11. So ideally, I'd like to get round 12, but we'll see. And then the moon video, I don't want to spoil what it is. Because, like I was saying in the community post, I don't think that anyone else has ever done it. I haven't seen it. I have tried looking. I have never found anything. Oh, man.
Who needs Khrushchev's missiles when I have this?
So. Oh, my God. Wow. I can't believe that the FAL was like the best weapon I've pulled so far. I mean, I guess the upgraded crossbow is good since it's like monkey bombs. But that's if I want to upgrade the crossbow, if I want to use my one pack-a-punch on the crossbow. But I've got one more box hit. Oh no. This is not good. I mean, there's no way that I kill this guy.
Fine. I will crush them with my fist.
Honestly, maybe I should have let him take the crossbow, but yeah, there's definitely no way I kill this guy. And I missed because I'm bad. I don't even know if it would follow him when he teleported. Like, I don't know if it would just unstick once he teleports. But yeah, that's quite unfortunate.
The revolution will never die now.
Oh, please give me something good. This is my last box hit. Okay. Of course. Now I have to survive with a crossbow until I can find the box again. Oh, please take me to the war room. Nope.
Deny me what rightfully is mine.
Alright, let's quickly get to this elevator. Man, I just can't aim with this thing, apparently. Also, how did that not even damage the zombie next to him? Maybe I'll be lucky and the box will be like right here. Nah, of course not. Yep, it's still in the labs. Okay, I need to stop doing that. I need to wait until they're all grouped up because I'm not going to have enough ammo to kill them one at a time. And that's if I even survive. Because this is a very scary situation that I'm in. Luckily, the crossbow's not the heaviest weapon in the game. Okay, that'll help. I can get my last hit. At least get something. Alright. Let's see what we get. I can't tell what that is. Yep. I was gonna say, it looks like a pistol of some kind. Well, these are my weapons. Python and crossbow.
Hysterical? Lunatic? I am all that and more with Juggernaut.
And I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with the Pentagon Thief next round, the next time he comes around. Unless I can somehow get enough points to pack-a-punch the Python. There's no way. Well, got some time until then. So recently, I've seen like 4 videos on this YouTube channel where they started on TikTok, I believe, and then now they also upload on YouTube. But
what is this? I'm low on ammo.
If you're into like oh, how did I live? Oh my god, how the hell did I just pull that off? Anyways, I mean, I think I deserve a like and a subscribe for that one. Am I right, boys? Anyway, if you are at all into like general gaming stuff, and like, I mean, they focus on like retro gaming mostly, I believe. To be honest, I've never actually looked at like their website. But you may know who I'm talking about just from me saying that. They're called DK Oldies, and they sell, you know, a lot of retro gaming stuff, like, you know, old consoles, games, that kind of thing. And I've seen like 4 videos in the past week where people are like, wow, they're scamming their customers, don't buy from them, it's a scam. And like, you know, their whole like TikTok and YouTube thing is they're like, mainly like their main thing is like, they're like, hey, you ordered, you know, whatever, and then they film like packaging like their order, and then they're like, since you your order got filmed, we're giving you like a free keychain or something, you know, like just some small little free item that's supposed to make you be like, wow, they're so nice, and you know, they give like free stuff to people, wow. But when you look at their prices, everything is like super, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull this off a second time. Ugh. Everything is like super overpriced. Like, you look at a Wii, and I forget, like, what, you know, the guy said, like, the price of a Wii is, but I think, like, you know, you try to buy a Wii on, like, eBay or whatever, and it's, like, $80, and they're selling it for, like, $150 or something, like, ridiculously stupid. What the hell? So it's like, yeah, they way overprice their stuff, but that's not a scam, you know, that's just overpricing their items, which they are legally within their right to do.
For denying me this.
Oh, I can just tap him with insta-kill. Please hurry up and spawn. Yeah! It's weird, you don't get the bonfire sale when you do that, but at least I get to keep my weapons. But yeah, so like, I mean, I wouldn't call it a scam. It's more just they are overpricing their stuff, which, like, you know, obviously don't buy their overpriced stuff, but it's not a scam. Like, the only thing that is shady that I will say could maybe be considered a scam, but probably not. It's just kind of shady and a shitty thing to do. Is you'll buy like a console, like, you know, say you go and buy an N64, and if you're not paying attention, you miss the little box that you tick that's like, you know, for an extra $60, we'll give you first-party controllers. Which, like, that's pretty scummy. Like, you're already overcharging for the console. You could at least give them, you know, first-party controllers instead of, like, Mad Catz controllers. You know what I mean? And then there have been other videos where people will buy consoles from them because they say they refurbish them. They're like, you know, we take them apart and clean them and make sure they're good as new. And people will buy it and they're like, you know, I think someone bought like an Xbox 360 from them, and they didn't replace the thermal paste. They didn't like unscrew anything. Basically, they just took the case of the console apart, dusted it, and then put it back together. They didn't take anything out. They didn't, you know, like add any new thermal paste or any of the stuff that they should have done. They did not do, basically. Let's get this crossbow in there.
Today, tomorrow, or the next, I will take this weapon and wield it with pride.
So yeah, basically, not a scam, but yes, they're a shady business that I wouldn't buy from. It reminds me of, there was this game store by my parents' house. I don't remember, why are zombies breaking in here? They're not supposed to do that. But yeah, I don't remember the name of the game store, but they would have games like on the shelf or whatever that explodes faster than I thought. It also does more damage than I thought. There we go, there's a death machine. But yeah, so they would have like games on the shelf or whatever, and it would be like, you know, just an example, like, you know, this game is $20. And so you go up to the counter and you're like, hey, I want to buy this game. And then they're like, alright, well, we're just going to look it up in our system real quick to make sure that the price hasn't changed. Which, like, what? What do you mean, look it up in your system? You have the price stickered on the game. You should, that you know, if the price changed, you should change it on the game. But then they would basically just look up on eBay, like, the game, and find, like, whatever was, like, the most expensive price, and be like, alright, well, that's what it costs now, according to our updated system. And it's like, yeah, sure, your system.
Keep your putrid fingers off my uniform, you filthy flesh eater.
And I made the mistake of buying something from them one time because my dad likes Pac-Man and, you know, other, like, classic games like that, Galaga, Miss Pac-Man, that kind of stuff. And he used to have this, like, plug-and-play little joystick thing, you know, it's like you plug it into your TV and it's got, like... all the games on it, I did not realize that something came up behind me. And so, you know, it wore out over time because, you know, it's like a cheap little plug and play thing. And we would try to like buy him other ones over the years, but he'd be like, no, they're not like as good. Like, it's not as responsive, or, you know, the joystick sucks or whatever. So I found one there, which it was like an older one. And I was like, well, maybe this one will work better because it's older. And, you know, my dad was like, nah, it still sucks. So I went to take it back, and they were like, oh, well, we don't do returns. And I was like, what do you mean you don't do returns? I mean, that's like kind of on me, I guess, for not like reading on the receipt or whatever that they don't do returns. But like, what if I bought a game from you and it was broken? What do you mean you don't do returns? So I like eventually harassed the guy into letting me take store credit, which really was not even a good idea on my part because, you know, at that point, store credit at that place is not really going to be worth anything because whatever I put it towards, I'm going to have to pay a lot of money since it's going to be overpriced as hell. But I ended up buying, I don't even remember what. I think I bought like Ultimate Spider-Man for the GameCube, but I was just like, yeah, just use up the store credit. That way I never have to come back again. And so yeah, long story short, DK Oldies. Not a scam, just a shady, you know, a shady business, I would say. Shady might not even be the right word. More just overpriced and just not worth it. Honestly, I think I'm just going to call it there. I got to feed the baby soon. If you made it to the end of the video, you're awesome. Thank you so much for watching. This is your reminder to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. As always, feel free to leave a comment, whether it is recommending a challenge or just commenting in general. I love reading all your guys' comments. You know, would I have liked for this to be a longer video? Yeah. But that's Black Ops. Sometimes you roll the box 5 times and you just get every single garbage weapon that's in the box. And there's nothing you can do about that, so, you know, I guess I used up all my good luck on the double points, max ammo, insta-kill, all that, all the drops before I got to the box. I kind of used up all my good luck. But I'll definitely give the 115 challenge another try in the future. It's a fun challenge and I enjoy it, so I will get my revenge, even though it probably won't be on 5. It'll be on a different map, but I'll get my revenge on the 115 challenge. And if there is one, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.